Good morning and welcome to Take 5. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. It's Father's Day, so a big happy Father's Day to my dad, love you, pa, and all the great dads across the RGV. Thank you so much for all you do. Okay, coming up, a Take 5 interview you don't want to miss. The Weslaco Lady Panthers head coach, Mario Rodriguez, and his daughter, player Mia Rodriguez, stopped by our studio fresh off their state championship run. We'll meet the dad-daughter duo just ahead. But first, Salazar's Burgers in Weslaco is offering up a great menu for dad, but Juicy Burgers is just a start. Take 5's Trista Castillo shows us what's cooking.
Burgers, fries, and 50s vibes. Today we're going into Salazar's Burgers y Más in Weslaco for something really, really good. Let's eat. Get ready to take a trip back in time with me where the spirit of Elvis and the glam of Maryland meet for a flavor-packed fiesta. Not only are they serving up some juicy, delicious burgers, but they offer Tex-Mex food that will have your mouth watering. Can you tell us again how long you've been regulars here at Salazar's Burgers?
We've been coming here to at least 20 years, and we come every and for specials. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursday with carne guisada, and I recommend the burgers here. They're just better than Whataburger any day.
We brought our grandkids here, and my granddaughter was all fascinated with all of the Elvis stuff.
We met manager Paloma Salazar, who tells us her family has been serving up delicious food to the city of Weslaco for over 3 generations. She said it was her grandfather's love for cooking that inspired Salazar's Burgers y Más about 21 years ago. And let me tell you, the Salazar family knows how to cook. The menu has a combination of American and Mexican food, which pretty much describes the RGV's culture in a nutshell.
Well, we have what they call Tex-Mex, and the Tex-Mex is like our own recipes of our carne asada or chile con carne. We have one that's South Texas with bacon, cheese, and jalapeno all mixed in together. We have like hand-cut fries. So that's another reason why a lot of people come and look for us, because we have like that home style taste food. We make the patties here, we season them, we make them with love. You know, nothing is frozen here. Everything that we get every single day, all your meals are freshly made.
This joint is rockin' and rollin' with some serious retro vibes. From the moment you step inside, you're surrounded by the legends themselves, Elvis and Marilyn Monroe.
It was donated by Mr. Danny Hernandez from the Heritrix. So he like gave us most of this, and mostly everything that we have here is like donated or given to us by the community. So.
But the food is just as legendary as the stars themselves. So we asked, what should we try?
If it's your first time here coming to Salazar Burgers, I would recommend either the cheeseburger or the Mark Special, because those are our top selling items. The Mark Special is dedicated for my uncle. That one's enchiladas, carne asada, rice and beans, and the tortillas. And it's just like a mixture of both, because you get to taste a little bit of the chile con carne and the carne asada all together.
With a cheeseburger in hand and a plate of enchiladas and carne guisada by my side, I was truly in burger Tex-Mex heaven. This family-owned gem is a great example of why the RGV's food is so dang good. Well, that was really good. You definitely need to try out Salazar's Burgers y Más here in Weslaco. For Take 5, I'm Trista Castillo.
There's so much beauty in the art of woodworking, and we found a place that makes custom pieces. If you can dream it, Truby's Woodworking in McAllen can make it. From humble beginnings in a garage to a thriving business with a dedicated team, Truby's Woodwork is a true testament to craftsmanship. This is owner Tuval, otherwise known as Tuvi, and what started as a hobby for Tuvi quickly transformed into a booming custom woodwork shop.
So we do custom woodworking, starting from fences, decks, and pergolas, all the way to tables, beds, nightstands, and anything else that's furniture related. And we also do a lot of epoxy and wood. So we're very, very, very skilled at what we do, but we focus on wood.
About 5 years ago, Tuvi decided to make his hobby his full-time job and open his own woodwork shop. His journey can be summed up best in just 2 words.
Crazy roller coaster?
Tubi took a chance at the time, armed with just a few tools and a big dream.
I started doing fencing. Like, we started with fences, and all I wanted to do was fences, but I had the skills to be able to build a lot of other things.
Today, Tubi's woodworking is more than just a one-man operation. It's a collaborative effort with a talented team of artisans bringing their own skills and creativity to the table.
We go over everything, every little detail, if you want it engraved, what does the engraving need to look like? Do we need to design it? Do you have something already designed? Do we need to convert it? There's a lot that goes into everything that it's very, very detail oriented, and that's what we're here to do.
Specializing in custom orders, each piece is uniquely crafted to meet the specific desires of clients.
We build tables from $500 and we've built tables for $20,000. The turnaround is according. Some tables take us 6 to 8 months to build, whereas some tables take us less than a week.
While this process takes longer, Tubi and his team guide customers through each step. Check out this beautiful cutting board with our Take 5 logo on it. The attention to detail and craftsmanship are incredible. They really took the time to make sure it was perfect. Some of these pieces take a really long time to build, so you can imagine the satisfaction Tubi and his team feel when a project is finally complete.
I haven't worked in the past 5 years. I've played every single day. So to see something come to life and to see the customer's reaction when they see it, that to us is the most satisfying thing.
If you're watching this and getting that itch to build something too, you're in luck. Tubi actually holds classes here at the shop where you can learn how to woodwork like the pros.
You get the knowledge, you get to learn, and we'll customize the class for you. If you want to build something, we'll do an entire class where we teach you how to build a project. Whatever you want to learn, we will teach you. Just come and learn.
To book that class or to place that custom order, you can visit tubiswood.com.
A bond between a coach and an athlete is undeniable, but in this case, it's unconditional. This father-daughter duo are now state champions, and their story starts at her birth. Joining us on this Father's Day is Weslaco softball coach Mario Rodriguez and his daughter, senior Mia Rodriguez. Coach Mia, thank you guys so much for being here. Congratulations, what a trophy.
Thank you so much.
So, Coach, we'll start with you. Probably the biggest game of your life, and you did it with your daughter. How does that feel?
It's amazing. Just the whole fact, being a coach, you kind of hold yourself back a little bit, and you're always just worried about the whole situation of making sure that all the girls are very well taken care of, or the game situation. But that last game, I think I let my guard down a little bit, and it was just awesome to watch, Mia perform.
And you've been her coach for 4 years, and I'm sure even longer.
I've probably been her coach in the backyard and stuff like that, and on the stands as she was growing up. But very fortunate that as she entered high school, I was the head softball coach at the high school.
Yeah, and Mia, as a daddy's girl herself, we can relate on that. How did you? I'm sure you were at practices with your dad your whole life. You've seen him be a coach. He just had the biggest game of his career, and you're on the team. How does that make you feel?
It's honestly amazing. I always dreamed of being able to play with him, and to know that I was able to do that it's honestly amazing. It's crazy, honestly. But yeah, I grew up at that field. I grew up watching him, and just to be able to share this moment with him, it means a lot.
Yeah, it's incredible. I'm so excited for you guys. Coach, there are a lot of parents watching right now. Their kids are growing up. They're maybe coaching them on the in the backyard or on their softball team. What advice do you give to them?
I would say, let the kids, fall in love with the game first, and just have fun with them. At the end of the day, after it's all said and done, you're still dad, and so enjoy that moment that you get to spend with your kids. And just let them fall in love with what they're doing.
Incredible advice. Mia, it's Father's Day. Anything you want to say to your dad?
Thank you for everything. Thank you for being my coach and being my dad. It means a lot.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Congratulations. What an accomplishment. I love that you guys got to do it together. Thank you again. And Coach, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Up next, Killer Golf in McAllen is offering up a great way to help perfect your golf game without all the walking in the sun. We'll take you there next on Take 5. All right, guys, today we are playing some golf, but the weather can sometimes be a little unpredictable, so we're trying our hand at indoor golf here at Killer's Golf in McAllen, and I am here with Killer himself.
That's it.
Now, Killer, you got to tell us, first of all, why do they call you Killer?
So in college, everybody had their nickname, and my last name being Kilby, Killer Kilby was, I got that nickname and have had it ever since. And in the golf community now, people pretty much know me as Killer instead of Ron.
But walk me through the kind of facility that you have here. I'm looking around and it looks amazing. It looks really state of the art.
I'll tell you, so the TrackMans, which are the launch monitors in each of the bays, are actually military grade radar. They're used to track bullets and missiles. So it is as good as it gets. The tour pros all use the TrackMan when they're on the range to get their numbers and whatnot. We've got 4 bays that are golf oriented, and then the 1 bay is golf plus baseball, football, basketball games, a bunch of different games that you can play in that bay.
Now, do you have to be a pro to come in here?
No. And I mean, that's the beauty of indoor golf, is that if we have somebody that's not a very good golfer, they don't have to go look for their ball. It's all on video, so you just go to your next shot. You don't have to drive to the ball. You don't have to do anything. All you get a drink of beer in between, and like I say, you can play a lot faster.
And golf itself, it's a social sport, and then you make it indoors, you add a bar, and it's perfection. So talk to me about some of the food and the bar that you have here with us today.
So the bar's a full bar, full service, liquor, beer, wine, whatnot, and then our food we sourced from La Jaiba, the restaurant at the end of the plaza here.
So delicious. I love La Jaiba, so I know it's going to be super good. All right, so I'm ready to play some golf, but before that, where can people find you if they want to try their shot?
So we've got a website, and you can check the website. You can actually make reservations on the website. We also have a membership that allows you to reserve a bay ahead of, we'll say, the general public. They get first shot at it. So if we know it's going to rain 3 days from now, the members will have first shot at bays.
Interesting. All right, well, let's play some golf.
Let's go.
I've officially played at the US Open. Oh, that was so good! The ball was hit. Yeah! The RGB Hispanic Chamber is putting on a great conference for all men. Registration details next on Take 5. The RGB Hispanic Chamber is putting on a big event next week. This one is specific for men, and here to tell us all about the Manual for Success Conference is Rocio Villalobos. Rocio, thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course, thank you so much for having us.
So June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's a very important topic, but I feel like not a lot of men like to talk about that kind of stuff. So I'm really glad that there's an event like this, and let's put some minds at ease. So what is going to be happening during this event?
Yes, exactly. So this year we are launching our inaugural men's conference, Manual for Success, and we're very excited, like you said. This is something that I think has been on a lot of people's minds lately, so this is something we wanted to bring attention to. In addition to having, it's a full day conference with panels on different subjects, and health, mental health, physical health is a big focus, but we will also be discussing things such as financial literacy, leadership, dealing with stress. It's a pretty diverse.
Yeah, so one of those big topics is financial literacy, and I feel like that's so great that there's an event like this that helps promote something like that. And so I know that some of your keynote speakers are very passionate about that kind of stuff. So who can we expect to see at this event?
Yes, we're very fortunate to our chamber. We have a great network of professionals. So our panelists, our speakers are very distinguished in their respective industries. So we have leaders in banking and government and education, all those topics we're going to explore. And we are going to be joined, our keynote speaker is Glenn Hammer of Texas Association of Business. So we're very excited to have us to deliver the keynote address.
So what made you guys decide to kind of focus on men's mental health this year?
Well, unfortunately, we do know that men statistically do neglect their health, whether it's going to the doctor, whether it's even just having friends to confide in. The people you surround yourself with, the support system you have, really can make a world of a difference. So we really want to provide this opportunity for them to be able to pour into themselves and realize that if they improve their health, they will improve their overall lives.
Absolutely. So give us some of those details. What time is there registration? Do people have to pay for this event?
Yes. We do have tickets available for purchase still. We have all the details on our website, rgvhcc.org. We're all over social media as well, so we're sharing updates there. It's open to anybody, whether you're familiar with the chamber, whether you're a member or not. So we're excited. We're very grateful for all the support we've received so far. But it's going to be at the Mission Event Center next Wednesday from 8 to 4:30. Whether you're able to stay for the whole day, that's great, or whether you just want to drop in for a couple of sessions, that's wonderful also. And we'll be finishing the day with a Scotch, whiskey and cigar reception, so that'll be a lot of fun as well.
All right. Well, no, it sounds like it's going to be an amazing time, and we thank you so much for joining us today, Rocio.
Of course. Thank you as always for the support.
Again, registration for the June 19th conference is going on right now. To secure your spot now, just visit the Chamber's website at rgbhcc.org.
Good Sunday morning. It's time to talk about Made in the 956 Extra, and I love this next story. Girl power all the way. Trey, tell us about it.
Girl power 100%. So Heather, the ladies that I featured on Made in the 956, two ladies here are joining forces. So Tanya Swayze Miller is the owner and founder of My Body Pilates in Brownsville and Harlingen. Tanya is now expanding to McAllen. She hopes to open up her new studio by this fall. And Alexandra Anzaldúa is the owner and founder of Juicas, a healthy eatery with locations in Brownsville, Weslaco, and Edinburgh. Now, both of these ladies are teaming up to offer Core Align classes once a month at the Juicas location in Brownsville. Now, their main goal is to help people feel better about their minds and their bodies.
And you know what's great about this is that you featured these women separately.
Yes.
And now they're joining forces to help other women or other people in the community. I mean, they're truly made in the 956.
Truly made in the 956, and they want to help people stay in the 956 and just have a beautiful, healthy lifestyle, both physically, mentally, and just all around.
If people want information for either of them, where do they go?
Yeah, go to their website. It's mybodypilatestudios.com and juices.com. And for the classes, I know they upload a lot of that on their social media pages, so you can kind of see when they have those classes.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we're going.
I guess so.
All
it's a date.
Thanks, Trey.
Thank you.
Up next, getting your dad's car or truck looking great is just one phone call to Johnny. Take 5 makes that call. You'll see the results coming up next. Welcome back. Johnny's Precision Detailing is a car wash convenience on wheels any dad would appreciate. Take 5's Trista Castillo shows us why Johnny says his level of love is like no other.
Have you ever spent way too many hours on social media watching those extremely satisfying car cleaning videos? Or am I the only one? Well, if you haven't, I think we can agree that a clean car is a dream car. And in an effort to give our Take 5 unit a little love, we called a local car detailer for some help. Meet Johnny Salazar. He's the owner of Johnny's Precision Detailing, who says cleaning cars has been his passion since he was a teenager.
I started when I was 16, 2019, took a chance. I was like, hey, who wants to get a car wash? I asked my friends and family, let's do something, you know, like I love washing my car and I think I would love washing your car as well. And having that same treatment and same level of love for my car as I do for everyone else's, I think has really put me in a position to get to where I'm at now.
Johnny's services include vacuuming carpets, wiping down windows, and spraying lots of soap with his foam gun, just to name a few. What is great about the service is that Johnny will come to you wherever you are and get your car sparkling clean.
I'm still nervous every time I go to a car. Like, I have all this experience and all this stuff, that anxiety of just making sure I want to do a great job is still there. But when people tell me, man, you're doing a really good job here, I believe in your vision, I believe in what you're doing, I think you're really going to be successful one day, I take it to heart and I really appreciate it. It gives me that boost along the day to keep going.
Johnny tells us sometimes he gets customers who are embarrassed about their car's condition. However, he always tells clients not to be ashamed because he loves what he does. And when he cleans a vehicle, it makes him happy. He also wants to encourage others to start something of their own.
If you're really interested in, starting a business, not just washing cars or just getting something started to begin with, I say take that first step. That's the biggest and the hardest challenge to do. And a lot of people just are so afraid of failing that they don't want to go ahead in steps. The bad days bring experiences, the worst ones bring lessons, and the best one brings memories. And I think that you should cherish every day.
What I've learned is car detailing is like a work of art. You just never know how much dirt is lurking underneath the surface. And if this convinced you to give your car a nice wash, you can call Johnny for all your car cleaning needs.
You can Google me on Google, Johnny's Precision Detailing. You can search for me on Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok as well.
For Take 5, I'm Trista Castillo.
That's all the time we have today, guys. We'll be back next week with more fun. Again, happy Father's Day out there to all the dads. Let's make it a great week, guys.